Hello, everybody. Welcome to TOI Sports, your daily guide to all that's happening in the Indian Premier League 2025 season. And what a game we had today in Kolkata. Chennai Super Kings finally won a game after April 14th in the IPL. This is only their third win in IPL 2025. And to discuss that, I've got my friend and colleague Tanuj Lakhina with us. Tanuj, Kolkata missed an opportunity today, I think. They should have won that. They should have closed that out.
I think there were multiple there were multiple instances in the game where I think KKR had the upper hand and should have closed it out. They were sort of handing it on the platters, if you will, to CSK, who have been terrible and were also terrible today. I don't think it's CSK winning today. I think it's more a case of KKR losing today. That is a proper reflection of today's game.
Yeah, if you look at it very closely, once you have a side 60 for 5,
Hmm.
60 odd for 5 in the chase for 180, and a side that doesn't chase 180 score that regularly, that's what recent memory says.
Actually,
Uh,
this is their first chase, 180 plus chase since 2019.
so imagine, uh, you should have closed that game out. But what helped Chennai Super Kings, or should I say Chennai replacement Super Kings, is the fact that Deval Brevis, who came in as a replacement for, I'm losing track now, of who was he? Who did he come in as? Gurjapneet Singh, the left arm fast bowler, who's
Who's still
still
fun.
traveling with the Chennai Super Kings team, amazingly.
Yeah.
Uh, uh, so he played a blinder of an innings, 52 of just 25 deliveries, and with four sixes and four boundaries. He just changed the innings on its head, and it gave some breathing space to Shivam Dubey. Because what happened in the previous game, we saw that Shivam Dubey came in after Dhoni, but this time they didn't make that mistake. And even then, I felt like they would like stumble at the final post. Thankfully, Dhoni came to the party and finished things off. So what I'm trying to say is that Chennai has been was very lucky today. Finally,
I don't know whether lucky is the right word because I feel the Weber Aurora over was decisive in how this game went. I mean, they were 60 for 5, and then Weber Aurora bowled that 30 run over, which is just terrible bowling. I mean, you're trying for a Yorker for 5 straight deliveries, and even then, the last attempt that you have is a slower one right outside of plenty of room, and then you concede a four as well. So it was just a terrible over, and I think that made a huge difference in CSK pulling this off. It did look like they would struggle to go over the finish line again, but yeah, I think Dhoni finally came through. The
also, I don't understand what happened with Andre Russell in that final over when you're trying to defend. Was that 8 runs in the final over?
Mhm.
You're bowling a full toss. I understand you're trying to go for a Yorker.
Yeah,
That showed no thinking from Andre Russell. Like for a batter like Dhoni who's struggling.
yeah,
But
experienced bowler that to do that is just. I
and
mean,
I don't understand this fascination with Andre Russell bowling the final over in every match. Clearly, they know something about Andre Russell and his bowling that none of us know about.
yeah, I think KKR have very clearly not used Russell well this season. I mean, they've used him poorly with the bat and then also poorly with the ball. If you're allowing him or keep bringing him to bowl in the final over, this was just a bad idea. And I think rightly these two teams, I mean, CSK are out of reckoning for the players for sure. But if KKR don't make it, which the odds are very small anyway, if they don't make it, then they deserve to not go through. They've not been good at all.
Absolutely, absolutely. And when they were batting as well, KKR, it seemed like it was a Rahane show at first, who made 48, and you had Manish Pandey coming in as an impact player and Andre Russell making some runs over there. But clearly, I think on that ground, maybe 179 was not good enough. You needed to be closer to 200 because it's a small ground. You can
Yeah.
clear the front quite easily as Bobby showed us. And I think it was a shoddy display with the bat, and it also brings into question the choice to spend so much money on Venkatesh Iyer, make him the vice captain, and not play him at all.
I don't know. I think these are questionable decisions. But I think after a point, you have to sort of make these decisions if the player is not doing well. Probably that extends to Rishabh Pant at Lucknow also. They spent
Yeah,
27 crore, they are not getting the returns. I don't think if he wasn't the captain, I think they would have dropped him by now.
absolutely,
And
absolutely,
I think it's a fair reflection of things, that if a player is not doing well, irrespective of their price, they deserve to be benched.
absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. What this two-wicket win for Chennai does is that gets them 2 points. It doesn't matter in the bigger scheme of things in the tournament this time because they're out of the reckoning of the playoffs. But I think it has significantly dented Kolkata Knight Riders and their attempt to reach the playoffs. I think they've got 2 games left in the competition, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
and it's
Yes.
going to be next to impossible for them to make it to the playoffs. So they can kiss their chances of defending their title goodbye because maximum they can get to, even if they win those 2 games, is 15 points, and that's not going to be good enough because you already have sides which are at 14, 16, and so on and so forth. So
Yeah.
that's it, I think, for Kolkata Knight Riders in IPL 2025. The dream that was has been demolished tonight by Dewald Brevis and by Shivam Dubey, and they only have themselves to blame for it. And I think looking ahead, we have an important game tomorrow for a variety of reasons. Is the game between Punjab Kings and Delhi Capitals? It's going to be played up north in Dharamshala. Is there still some confusion about the status of the game?
As of right now, the game is going on. There is still no official word from anyone on the status of the game. Both the teams are in Dharamshala. Mumbai, who were supposed to reach Dharamshala as well, for who are playing Punjab next. They were supposed to reach Dharamshala tomorrow, if I'm not wrong, but they've been holed up in Mumbai for now. So that game probably might be impacted in terms of the venue. But as of right now, Punjab versus DC is going ahead as planned and is a huge game in playoff contention chances.
I was just thinking that this game for Delhi Capitals very important. I am specifically, if you were to ask me, I'm looking at 2 players because I think Delhi Capitals seem to depend on them. One is KL Rahul and the other is Mitchell Stark. If
Mhm.
these two do well for Delhi Capitals, they might probably get back to winning ways. Uh, are you looking at specific players at the Punjab lineup?
I'm actually more than looking at players to look forward to. I'm looking at how Delhi strategize for this game because Karun Nair has not worked ever since that 89 he scored against Mumbai. So I'm very curious to see whether Delhi bring in that change at the top of the order, because I think that is a huge gap that needs filling, and if they don't fill that now, it'll probably be a little too late. Uh, which sort of also, we should also mention for our viewers who might have missed it in this crazy news packed day, that there have been two changes to the squads for RCB and DC. RCB have brought in Mayank Agarwal for
Yeah.
Devdutt Padikkal, and Harry Brook has gone out for
Harry Brook
Sadiqullah
went
Akkal.
out right at the start. I'm very surprised
Yeah.
they're bringing him now. Sadiqullah Akal, he's a pretty good player. He knocked out India emerging team from the Asian Cup last year in Oman. So he's a very good Afghan player. But this seems to be
Maybe,
a tournament for.
yeah,
Huh?
maybe the change now is with the thought of playoffs in consideration. Considering maybe Delhi want to plan in that way. That is
Possibly,
the only
possibly.
reason.
Punjab might also bring in a player to replace. Yeah, they're bringing in Mitch Owen a little later after. So it's going to be interesting, and I think this tournament I've seen the record number of replacements. For some strange reason, Chennai has brought in 3, 4 players. Mumbai has brought in one player. Gujarat has brought in one player. Kolkata
Sunrisers have
brought in.
placement.
Sunrisers brought in a replacement for Adam Zampa, who also got injured and brought in another replacement for the replacement. Uh,
Yeah,
I think except Rajasthan and one other team, no players have not really been replaced as such. Only in these one or two teams, because Lucknow have got Shardul Thakur as replacement for Mohsin Khan. I think Kolkata got in a replacement Chetan Sakaria for Umran Malik. Chennai 3, 4 players. Sunrisers have brought in. Bangalore has brought in. Mumbai has brought in Corbin Bosch, and then also in place of Vignesh Putur. Uh, Gosh, it's. I think it's
yeah,
only in the end. I think it's only Rajasthan who have not made any changes to their setup. Finally,
yeah. But I mean, to be fair, they've been carrying an injured Sanju Samson for so long that maybe
yeah,
they should have gotten someone by now. If someone had a legitimate reason of bringing in someone, I think is Rajasthan.
absolutely. I
Uh,
agree with you on that count. I completely agree with you on that. But we are losing track over here, Tanuj. We need to talk about the moment of the day, and that is the Fantasy 11. Are you ready for it?
yes, go ahead.
Okay. So this is my 11. Priyansh Arya, Prab Simran Singh is wicketkeeper. KL
Brilliant. Yeah,
Rahul, Shreyas Iyer as captain.
yeah,
Tristan Stubbs, Vipraj Nigam,
yeah.
Shashank Singh,
Hmm.
Kuldeep Yadav, Mit Stark, Arshdeep Singh, Yuzvendra Chahal, and my impact player is Ashutosh Sharma. So, in a roundabout way, I have engineered a reunion of Shashank Singh and Ashutosh Sharma.
Yeah, I think this is a great lineup. I don't think there is any reason to be unsure of any of these choices. All of these players have been in good touch, and have have the capacity to make a difference in their own way. So yeah, I think this is a great lineup.
So, now the big question, Tanuj, who's winning this match?
I would say, oof, this is tough. But I think Punjab have a better chance of winning this. Delhi, I'm not. I'm not just suddenly. I'm not sure of Punjab at all. Delhi right now at all.
I disagree with you. I think that Delhi might just put one across Punjab. Who knows what happens? It's going to be an interesting one. We'll wait and watch what happens in this contest. All of you watching us on TOI Sports, remember you can also be part of the conversation. You just have to like, share, subscribe, and comment. And if you're on YouTube, also remember to press the notification bell. That's it from Tanuj and myself tonight. Take good care of yourselves. It's goodbye, good night, and God bless from both Tanuj and myself.